And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. The ball's knocked loose. Butler against Anunoby. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Six to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam with it. Picked up by Lowry. Siakam outside. Here's Anunoby, and he jams it home with authority.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Anunoby against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Now that's size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. The three is up. It's not going to go for him.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Pass to Anunoby. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Butler passes to Adebayo, and down it goes. 2 points. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby for three. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Butler against Anunoby. Now here's Butler. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Up and in on the layup.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
Van Vliet with it. Hero picks him up. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. The shake. Adebayo with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Butler on the wing. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Siakam draws the double. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Trent outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Martin. And here's Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Clock at 6. Here's Martin. Off target from outside. Left side Barnes. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Siakam outside. Outside Barnes. Van Vliet outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Back to Adebayo. Trent against Hero. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Anunoby. All sorts of time. That shot off the mark. Now the Heat take it the other way. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet with it. Martin picks him up. Siakam in the post. Working on Adebayo. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Martin. Strus, he's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Dedmon, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Oladipo on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Strus. Back to Dedmon. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 1:51 left in the first half. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Porter. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Benton. Boucher a screen on Oladipo. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Otto Porter rises up, hammers it home on the dunk, and boy, what lift he got on that one.
Now Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
To the middle. Robinson with a steal.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And here's Porter outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
The Heat, 16.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Hero against Trent. Martin outside. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Can't get it to drop. Siakam with the defensive effort. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Out to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got 9.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Here's Siakam. Barnes goes in, and that one good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Butler, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
But Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Pass to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And an intentional foul right there.
That is first personal foul. Second team.
Raptors on D. 4-point game. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Martin. Outside for Butler. 5 on the clock. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Kicks it out to Siakam. With the crossover. What a terrific move that is. He has 6.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
A minute 58 left in the third. Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Adebayo. Fires from the corner. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Here's Siakam. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Anunoby against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
Here's Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Van Van Vliet against Lowry. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. Butler against Anunoby. Another shot. Nifty move. And Butler with the lay-in. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
It's always a party with your North Side crew. Show them some love, fans.
First one falls for him.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Heat out in front. They lead by. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Duncan Robinson, Gabe Vincent out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3. Pass to Dedmon. Dedmon, a screen on Porter. Shot clock at 6. Dedmon, good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Toronto trailing. Siakam the screen to the right side. And that one's long.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Oladipo. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. On the wing, Porter to the paint. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And we know this. Victor Oladipo is a multi-talented guy. This is an accomplished scorer and a very polished passer as well.
Achua with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Oladipo left side. Outside Robinson. He can't get it to go, and Toronto will come the other way. To the middle. Here's Boucher. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now it's just a 2-point Heat lead.
Undrafted out of college, but Chris Boucher has fought and earned his spot in the NBA, and he gets a tough 2 there.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Oladipo. Defense is right there. Dedmon, good.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
To the left side wing. Here's Achua. Great D that time from Dedmon. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Oladipo, right side. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Flynn. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
But how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
1:25 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes against Martin. Back to Barnes. Inside. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Butler.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Trent finds Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Right side Barnes. The rebound by Lowry. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Right wing. Butler with the ball. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Butler passes to Martin. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. But Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And it's in.
Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. NBA2K Sports. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Here's Williams. He's off on the first.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Knocks it down from distance.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Barnes. Second chance shot. Brogdon from outside. Drills it from deep.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Williams against Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
The kick to Tatum. High arcing shot. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Boston with the ball. Trailing by 5.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam against Williams. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Williams against Siakam. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. Robert Williams picks up one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Toronto grabs the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The 3 from Barnes. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Barnes has got 5 now.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Siakam. Down low. Tries again. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Now Smart. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the inside. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now here's Van Vliet. Up top Barnes. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Here's Tatum with 4 on the clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And that one falls for Tatum. Here's Benton. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
They credit him for
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Benton. Achua with a screen. Takes it inside. Inside. Chalk up 2 there. Achua's got his first 2 points.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Boston's shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Brown passes to Tatum. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Young. To the wing on the left. Horford for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Benton. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Achua can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside White. Horford, a screen on Porter. White, the pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard, just 4 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Benton. Pass to Porter. Boucher against Tatum. Boucher passes to Young. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
BA, you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And BA, Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Here's Anunoby.
Wow, wait a second. Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Pass to White. Anunoby against Brown. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Now Horford defending. Siakam outside. Tatum with a steal. The drive by Brown. Horford passes to Tatum. Rejected by Siakam.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle shooters. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 7.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight, even with a big lead.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for him.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Toronto has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Horford against Siakam. Anunoby a screen on Horford. Siakam, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
No good on that one.
At the line for Toronto.
And he's good on the second. The Celtics shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. About a minute played here in the second half. Screen by Horford. White for 3. Connects from downtown. White's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Siakam, the pass to Trent. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Gallinari with a screen on Anunoby. Brogdon from outside. Gallinari. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Anunoby. Fires for three. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby, a screen on Horford. Back to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Second chance effort. And here's Siakam for three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Siakam, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Horford for three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds in the game. Anunoby, a screen on Horford. Trent on the wing. Anunoby on the wing. Oh, wow!
He went way up.
And he dunks it down.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Horford finds Gallinari. Back to Horford. Lets the three fly. That one no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Barnes. Oh, misses the dunk. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Gallinari with a screen on Anunoby. Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
As the roller, Danilo Gallinari plays his part to perfection. Great positioning, creates a good shot.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Brogdon against Anunoby. Horford outside. Outside for Brogdon. Shoots over Barnes. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Gallinari with a screen on Trent. Trent against White. Outside Gallinari. Horford right side. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Van Vliet outside. From outside, off the mark. Outside Brogdon. Let's go with a three. Tipped.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Benton. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brogdon in at the 3, the small forward.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Smart with a bucket.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Benton, defended by Smart. And finished off by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
Williams a screen on Boucher. Outside Brogdon. Tatum inside. Smart for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And stolen by Boucher. Achua passes to Boucher. And here's Achua. Back to Boucher. Pass to Benton. To the paint. And the basket by Boucher.
Nice work on the interior. Boucher taking what the defense gives him.
Tatum, a screen on Young. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Now Williams. There's the triple. Boston again missing. Outside Young. Pass to Porter. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Smart outside. And here is Williams. Achua defending. And he comes up with a bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
To the middle. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Young. Back to Boucher. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Here's Boucher. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. The drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
And Trent the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Williams a screen on Van Vliet. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Count the basket.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Williams a screen on Barnes. Tatum can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Williams a screen on Barnes. There's Tatum with the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Siakam outside. To the inside. And Siakam with the slam.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Brown passes to Williams. Inside, Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Floor out.
We might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1. Tatum. It's good on the put.
Now that's leadership. The Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance points.
Now here's Butler. The pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Passes to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility. And among
Yeah.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. And points will be hard to come by tonight. Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, etc., championships are still built on the defensive end. floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And here's Butler. Lowry outside. Martin with a screen on Smart. 5 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Martin. Got it.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Outside Tatum from the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. Lowry against Smart. Now here's Lowry. He's closely guarded. He can't hit that time. Left side Tatum. The 3 is up. That won't go either for Tatum. Tatum's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Brown against Butler. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Williams with the screen. Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
Now, Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Smart. The 3 doesn't go that time. Miami trailing.
expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. No good from outside. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Adebayo passes to Martin. Hero against Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Barnes. Siakam passes to Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. Off target with his 3. And it's Miami's ball.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And the pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Anunoby. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Outside Butler. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Trent. Barnes passes to Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Hero with the screen on Van Vliet. Out left to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And the Heat, another 3.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Down low. It's Barnes slamming it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And it's Martin missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Adebayo with a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry looking around. Hero sets the pick for Lowry. From deep. The shot comes out, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. With the second effort. The kick out to Barnes. Barnes screen on Hero. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Now Butler. in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Here's Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Lowry passes to Butler. And here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And stolen by Achua. One-on-one fast break. A dunk by Achua.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Oladipo. The shot missing. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Benton. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
And it's Strus missing. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Oladipo against Young. And Oladipo kicks to Strus. The Heat need to get a shot off. Boucher with the steal. Porter looking it over. There's a screen. Manton, the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Young against Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. Banton, the pass to Young. Achua, back to Young. Passes it to Banton. Boucher, the screen. Tipped away. To the inside. And they get it. Boucher with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Dunk by Achua.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
To the middle. Here's Oladipo. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Banton. Inside. Here's Achua. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Miami Heat, 17. The Raptors, 31.
Dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Pass to Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. Barnes has got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Hero, good, and Butler gets the assist.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Siakam passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 11 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Martin with the screen for Butler. 4 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the lane. 7 points in the game. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Pass to Adebayo. That one, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam looking around. Launches it. Another miss by Siakam.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Martin the screen. Hero against Trent. Outside, Hero. Back to Martin. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Barnes screen on Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Barnes, and that one good. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
The pass to Martin. Martin with a screen on Trent. Hero fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 17-point lead, their biggest. To the paint, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
He's looking for Trent and finds him. Siakam outside. Back to Trent. Barnes down low. Adebayo on him. And finished off by Siakam.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Hero with the screen on Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Butler, no good. Raptors leading by 19. Toronto working the ball around now. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Screen by Siakam. To the middle. And Siakam throws it down.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Tyler Hero.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Adebayo. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second personal foul.
Butler way outside. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Kyle Lowry.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Shots good by Ben.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Butler, no good. Raptors leading by 23. Here's Banton. The kick out to Young. Shots good by Banton.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road. in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And here's Adebayo outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside, Porter. Down low. Here's Achua. Porter inside. He's covered by Hero. Basket good.
One of the keys to Porter's development, becoming more versatile offensively. There, he attacks in the lane.
Now, here's Butler. Defense is right there.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Pass to Achua. The kick out to Porter. To the inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And Butler, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now, here's Adebayo. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Lowry brings the double. Boucher, Young in the corner. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's team, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Tries the spin move. Adebayo down low. Covered by Achua. That's tipped. For 3, Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Siakam is checked in for Achua. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Van Vliet against Lowry. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Inside and stolen by Siakam. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan...
intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So the Raptors starting five. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Now here's Barnes. Down low. Here's Siakam. Counted.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
That's good from Siakam. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year, and that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And the technical free throw is good. And so it's Boston with it. Brown passes to Williams. Goes back up. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Siakam, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Siakam. That three's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brown passes to Tatum. Brown with a screen. Tatum against Barnes. Tatum can't hit. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Siakam in the post. Tatum's there. Barnes. Some solid defense from Williams. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Tatum, a screen on Anunoby. Smart passes to Williams. From deep. It's Brown on the wing. Tatum with a screen. Shot clock at 5. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no good. The Celtics with the lead. Brown inside. Guarded by Trent. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Anunoby, a screen on Williams. To halt the run. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's good from Siakam. Oh, he gets them both. So it's Boston now. And here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. Up top, Brown. And here's Smart. And Boston calls time here.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Brown. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tatum, shot is good. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Horford outside. Screen by Horford. Here's Hauser outside for Brogdon. To the inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto trailing. Siakam with a screen on Tatum. Down low. Horford with a steal. In transition, here they come. And finished off by Tatum.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Siakam in the post. He's against Horford. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Horford, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Brogdon. Horford outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Smart against Van Vliet. Denied by Tatum. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Picked his pocket. Now the Celtics on the move. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Horford with a steal. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Otto Porter, Chris Boucher out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Achua, and it's Benton in at the point. And so here is Toronto. They trail by 9. Boucher finds Porter, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Clock is at 3. Here's Tatum. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Tatum's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Achua into the lane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And for Boston, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Horford, a screen on Porter. White against Porter. The kick to Tatum. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Pass to Hauser. With the 10-footer. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Toronto ball.
Here's Benton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Finished off by Boucher.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
It's Smart on the wing. To the middle. Here's Tatum. White, the pass to Smart. Now Horford. Clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Horford's got 5 points.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Pass to Achua. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. White with it. He's guarded by Porter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Achua with a screen. Inside. Outside for Porter. White with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Tatum passes to Williams. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Anunoby, a screen on Williams. Outside Anunoby. Takes the 3. The rebound, Celtics.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Now, here's Williams. The kick out to White. 6 to shoot. Smart against Anunoby. No luck on that one. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. A minute 31 left in the half. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Smart. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what you're talking.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Van Vliet. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Celtics have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. 4-3. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Toronto with the ball. A 12-point game. Van Vliet right side. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll get another chance. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Smart passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Williams. Oh, no good on the last second attempt. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Celtics, 24. The Raptors, 14.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you gotta like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Hits the trifecta. Horford's got 10 points in the game.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Siakam in the post. Williams defending. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Brown. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 9 points in the game.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Pass to Williams. Barnes with the rebound. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 11. Siakam the screen. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
Barnes.
And Williams, no good on that one. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Barnes passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Here's Tatum going inside. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. Three-pointer, no good. Barnes with it, now guarded by Brogdon. Barnes with a screen on Williams. It's Siakam with a drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Barnes. Young comes in for Anunoby. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Ben in for Van Vliet. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Smart's checked in for Boston. And Toronto also making a switch. Achua's checked in for Toronto. They've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Achua with a screen on Smart. Pass to Achua. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now here's Brown. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Brown with a screen. To the paint. Now Young with a steal. Boucher a screen on Brown. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Boucher a screen on Brogdon. Porter the pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Come on, just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Here's Benton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Smart passes to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Smart outside. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Outside Young. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Boucher. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one on Tatum.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Tatum. Horford, a screen on Boucher. Tatum from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And Toronto calls time here.
We know you all want that t-shirt, everyone. Once we hear you, get loud. For Celtics Entertainment.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Siakam. Driving inside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the...
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5. And Boston calls time here. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Tatum, he's checked in for Gallinari. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, that coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Allie, thank you. Barnes with a screen on Brogdon. Kicks it out to Barnes. Over to the left wing. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Williams has checked in for Horford. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Now Tatum. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Brown with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Williams misses. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Now here's Siakam. Siakam with a screen on White. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And Siakam with the slam.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team up shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Stolen by Siakam. Siakam with a screen on White. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Brogdon from outside. Rebounded by Trent. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Barnes. And he can't get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Brown drives in, and the shot goes.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Here's Van Vliet, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors. That free throw good from Van Vliet. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
To the inside, here's Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Siakam against Williams. Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Looking to get back on track. And finished off by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Anunoby, a screen on Williams. Siakam finds Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Smart passes to Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
If I had someone setting picks like that for me, my game probably wouldn't have changed, but maybe I would have played a few more years.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Williams against Siakam. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Brogdon. Oh, and with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge, many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but still delivered.
Siakam against Williams. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
44 seconds left in the 4th. Siakam, pass to Anunoby. And stolen by Williams. Brogdon with the ball. Williams, a screen on Trent. Brogdon against Trent. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Outside for Brogdon. That's tipped. It's stolen by Trent.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. He shoots. And it's good. And so it's Boston. Straight by with the win. What a performance.
coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. Brogdon picks him up. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's Miami's ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Williams, a screen on Martin. 5 to shoot. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And so Tatum nails them both. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Hero. He feeds it to Martin. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Smart goes in. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Adebayo. That shot off, so the Celtics will take it the other way. For 3, Brogdon. Boston again missing. The Heat with the lead. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Martin kicks to Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Martin. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Just 2 to shoot. There's the 3. Boston grabs the miss. Brown feeling out of it. Driving in. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Smart against Lowry. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Outside Tatum. He kicks it to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lowry, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire to Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Tatum against Butler. Outside Tatum. The tray. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Now the pass to Adebayo. And here is Butler. Stolen by Brogdon. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Vincent is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Robinson. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. Outside for Robinson. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown the pass to Brogdon. To the middle. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Brogdon. Griffin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Brown against Oladipo. Passes it to Strus. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's White. Off target from three-point range. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Here's Vincent. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Okay, Duncan, get up and show those hops.
Now here's White. Outside, Horford. And White kicks to Brown. White up top, guarded by Robinson. Here's Horford. Dedmon with the block.
But got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
To the paint. Here's Strus. Robinson on the wing. White covering. Robinson with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Vincent the pass to Dedmon, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Robinson missing again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. Fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. Down low, here's Griffin. Dedmon with the block. Here's Vincent. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The kick out to Oladipo. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Grant, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Brown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. Here's Butler driving inside. Gallinari surveying the D. Back to Williams. Outside, Horford. Brogdon against Smart. Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Butler kicks to Hero. The three-pointer, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Lowry against Smart. To the middle. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Over in the corner, Hero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll...
The Celtics 16, the Heat 17.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Butler against Brown. Rebound by Williams. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. A 2-point game. Williams, a screen on Butler. Brown the pass to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got his second basket.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Outside Butler. Hero against White. Hero kicks to Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Williams with the steal. White left side. Tatum down low. Defended by Butler. Off target at the rim. Over in the corner, Hero. And they get it back. Back to Butler. It's tipped and stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Right side Lowry. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Hero, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Smart goes in. Lays it up off the glass. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And that one drops.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Brown the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Adebayo. Inside. Butler on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Martin with a screen on White. Shot clock at 6.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
The dish now to Brown. Back to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Hero against White. And here's Adebayo outside. Rebound by Williams. Outside Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And that one is off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Vincent, and it's Strus in at the 2 guard. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Yep, it counts. And the Celtics lead by 11.
What tenacity from Tatum, rushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And the whistle blows is going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. Lowry dishes to Martin. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Horford. Up again, and it's Smart with the extra effort. Smart's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Clock up two there.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Celtics leading by 11. Tatum deciding where to go with it. No good on that one. And the Heat going the other way now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
And stolen by Tatum. Now Brogdon. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Tatum. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Horford the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Outside for Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Brogdon finds Tatum. Here's the three. Tatum with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Smart against Butler. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Adebayo, high post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Kicks it out to Hero. Trying to get open is Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. Right side Tatum. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brown the pass to Tatum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 15.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So